Hello, this is Math Step by Step by your math teacher, Laura Zuniga. Today we're going to see how to recognize when you are in front of an equation. Students always tell me, whenever I'm in front of a problem, I really don't know what to do. I don't know if it's an equation. I don't know if I have to add like terms or it's distributive property. Okay, so let's see these two problems and see if you are able to recognize which one of these is an equation. Take a close look at each problem. As you can see, they are pretty much the same. This is 5x minus 10 equal to nothing. And number 2 is 5x minus 10 equal to 0. So which one is an equation? They both have a variable. They both have x, by the way. So whenever you have an expression with a variable but equal to nothing here, this is just an expression, okay? But whenever you have a variable and this is equal to something, even if that something is 0, you are in front of an equation. And what does that mean? It means you're going to solve for x. That's what you're going to do. Solve for x. And how are you going to do that? Well, doing a couple of steps to isolate your variable, to leave your variable by itself, and then get x is equal to something here, to a number. Okay? So just to give you an example, I have another video on how to solve two-step equations. But just to give you an example, I'm going to solve this equation here. So, in order to have x by itself, I need to get on one side of the equation, I need to get rid of this 5, and I need to get rid of this negative 10. So which one do I get rid of first? We will always start by the one that is farthest away from your variable, which in this case is the negative 10. Okay? Not that you cannot start with the 5, but it will be way more complicated. So you always start with the one farthest away from your variable, the negative 10. Okay, since this is a negative 10, to get rid of it, you will do the opposite operation, which is adding 10 on both sides. So we're going to add 10 on both sides. As you can see on the left side, the negative 10 plus the 10 will cancel, and all I have left on the left side is my 5x. So 5x on the left side equals 2. And on the right side, I have 0 plus 10, which is 10. Okay, I am one step away of having my variable by itself. All I need to do is get rid of this 5. This 5 is multiplying the x. Whenever I see nothing in between a number and the variable, that means there is a multiplication here in between, okay? So 5 is multiplying the x and I'm trying to get rid of 5. How do I do that? With the opposite operation. The opposite operation of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides. That is important. Both sides by what? By exactly the number you're trying to get rid of. We're trying to get rid of 5. So we're going positive 5. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. On the left side, the 5's will cancel. And all I have left is x on the left side equal to 10 divided by 5, which is 2. So, again, we knew that this was an equation because it had a variable and the expression was equal to something, even if this something was 0. So we did the necessary steps to have x by itself on one side, and then I got x equals a number here. Okay, So let's go to the next page and just take a look at these 4 problems and see which one of these is an equation. Take a couple of seconds to do that. Well, on number 1, you have this expression that has variable, has x's, but is equal to nothing. So definitely this one is not an equation. So I don't need to solve for x, isolate the x or any of that. Let's look at the second one. I do have a variable, and then this is equal to 2 in this case. So this is an equation, which means I need to solve for x and find what x is equal to. Let's see the third one. I do have parentheses as an expression. I have variables. This could look pretty much like an equation, but it's equal to nothing. So this is not an equation. Let's go to the last one. Well, I have a variable. In fact, I have variables in both sides, but the important thing here is that this is equal to something. It could be a number, a letter, even 0. But if it's equal to something, that is an equation. So this is an equation, which means I need to solve for x. I need to do a couple of steps. So I have x by itself on one side of the equation equal to something. Well, that was my video for today. If you like this video, I hope that you subscribe and that you hit the like button. Bye.